When Adam and Eve sinned, their very first reaction wasn't to repent, it was to hide. They suddenly saw their own nakedness and they were ashamed. So what did they do? They sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. That was the very first act of religion. The first moment mankind tried to fix what only God could fix. It was humanity's first attempt at self-protection and self-righteousness, trying to make ourselves somehow presentable before God. And that same pattern still exists today. We still reach for our own version of fig leaves, performance, good works, trying to be enough or be good enough, all to cover up fear and shame. But here's the thing. God wasn't angry. He didn't come storming into the garden in wrath. He came walking, gently, calling out, "Adam, where are you?" Not because he didn't know their location, but because he wanted them to see what fear and shame had done, how it had caused them to hide from the very one who loved them most. It wasn't God who withdrew from man, it was man who hid from God. So what does the Father do next? He doesn't leave them there. He makes garments of skin for them. That means he provided the covering. It was the first sacrifice, a foreshadowing of Jesus, the Lamb who would one day cover us completely, not just on the outside, but within. It's so beautiful. Even in humanity's darkest moment, God's response wasn't rejection, it was restoration. He said, "You don't have to hide, I'll cover you myself." That's the heart of the gospel right there. From the garden to the cross, the Father's been saying the same thing. "Where are you, my child? You don't need to hide anymore. I've already made a way. You were never meant to live behind fig leaves. You were meant to walk with your Father, uncovered, unashamed, fully known, and fully loved."